So here's how I go. Cornel West, unlikely person to get my attention. He gets my attention because he says something actually interesting. He's a smart man. I don't know if I take his nonviolence at its word. I've been through a bit with them touchy blood hazers. But he said, is Joe Biden a spoiler? In my book, Joe Biden and Cornel West are like Trumpy Toon and Putin. They're black and white stripes of the zebra, pretty much the same animal. But anyway, he goes, is Biden the spoiler? Which I thought was nice. Like, that's something to think about. Eisenhower to go, someday people want peace so bad, the government's going to have to stand aside and let them have it. I don't think he meant let them have it in the Oliver North way. He meant let them to have their peace. By stepping aside is interfering governments. In that way, Biden is very certainly the spoiler. Now, I live in America, and I've heard all the stuff that justifies black psychology as coming to the defense of the KKK, and all the sad stories of the auction block and the sicko ideas that black psychologists get from that song and dance of madness from the past. Sicko ideas. I grew up in the United States of America back in the days when there was a public education system, and I was lucky enough to get out some books in time to learn something, despite the condition of human trafficking of children in public school, which is a lot worse than grooming. The people in Florida just hide it behind words like grooming. They were forcibly, brutally molesting me. That's not what I wanted to talk about, but this is under rights. That's what the NAACP is hiding in their support for the KKK. But because of my education, I said to myself, this is America. I always thought that was random violence from people who hated me because they were sick and at large. It took me a long time to realize that something else was up. So I thought, I've heard these stories of a society like Arthur Koestler's Darkness at Noon or Orwell, some sort of future place from the distant past or from the mania of the 30s and 40s, the horrible times of a society of coppers, police, who do stuff. They're ringleaders of organized crime. And if you tattle on them, you get arrested and sentenced for something. But I used to say to myself, everybody knows about that kind of thing. This is America. They take precautions. Even those drunk Slavans from Forbes Field cops, they take precautions against that sort of thing. It's basic truth of police work is it really is not that sinister. Well, okay. Thos Gordon and Gail Burston had something in common. Thos tried to explain it to me when he was, get this, he went to No, don't say that, because Maduro Goto is listening. He went somewhere north. No, not in Poughkeepsie, New York. No, more north, up near Boston. He went near Boston. Oh, what college did you go to up near Boston? Community College of Worcester. No, reluctantly he admits he went to the male equivalent of Radcliffe. What's Radcliffe? She said. I finally get sick of it and say he went to Harvard, and she melts and her panties drop. It was a situation in a classroom of X and O's, you see, and they was drama, realism, response time. Gail Burson had tried to explain this to me once. They impinge an idea, and you're supposed to act appropriately. Now, Howard D'Ambrosio said, no, when he asked me why did I play into the trap in the Frank Herbert sense of enduring a trap to protect your own kind. It's not like these people can't think about these matters. I said because I was trying to follow the leer to get to the bottom of the baitment. There was an entrapment. They were putting out bait. And he said, no, and I've improved it in the end. I got Greg Carl's stuff. He was saying the person that's subjected to the degradations of the X motive, and that's subsumed by an arsenic tribe run by Richard Stalky, going by the nick of Starcynic. And this was all predating AIDS, so you get the idea of how warped it was. But there was somebody who didn't say I was wrong. I said, the way that I got in so deep was I kept telling myself this can't be true. And she said, I understand perfectly. She was a sergeant for the police. I don't know if she would admit it or not. But I thought that a girl, because that gets back to the basic assumption that ordinary police do not play telling us and you will get it games. Of course, we know that Mackenzie Shirella paid the price for my presumptions of that, but I've been trying to stop the people who car bombed Mackenzie. Well, there's another point to this matter. Martin Alderman used to go, no, stop, no, stop, no, stop, no, stop. And he grew up with and had pictures of him and Leslie Katz. Tom Gordon, gyrational dialogues for the media excelsiors of secret Bell Labs, quarter slot phone, casino alchemy, and Temple University. Well, I don't remember whether she really wanted me to keep making love to her or not. Stop, start, stop, start. Oh, no, don't. And Pitt going. And Miles Kirshner laughing, bawled their eyes, and Pitt going, it would not have been right. And I got exonerated by all the women in the advisory board, says Stars Gordon. I was like, they were luring me into a porn. They were doing this for attorneys for Neva Pornographic. You see, because they wanted to pounce that the queerbait wanted some. So they had this line in the sand. This all comes from Bush's psychopathic imagination with Donald Trump and Disney World secret laboratories. And of course, Penis Gabriel has been trumpeting what they pulled. He doesn't seem to care that people can figure it out.